Hey guys, so we're back with another video. I am your host Sleepy Celestial. Now let's get right into this. Welcome back. I just got done with the men's 800 meters semis as well as final. So congratulations to the medalists. Shout out to Brendan Miller. Now let us get to the women's 200 first round heats. And then we're gonna have two heats, so we're looking at heat 1 and heat 4. I think the other two heats I could not find them, and then we're gonna jump into the semifinals and then the finals, and then we're gonna jump into the next part, which will be the women's 100-meter hurdles, and then we will start closing out with the 400-meter hurdles. Alright, let us get started. So now for today, we're going to have Sha'Carri Richardson, who basically lead off the first heat of the women's 200 meters. So the counterpart, we saw that the men's 200 meters did phenomenal, and that we saw Noah took the edge yet again. Now let's see how this is going to go, because the trials has been insane. People that you would have thought that made it got fourth, and then there's a lot of newcomers that are in the spot now. Like I said, Team USA, Team Jamaica is always the toughest teams to make because you don't know what's gonna happen. I think it's more leaning in on the American side because you never know who's gonna make the team, because America is so depth when it comes to having so many talent that your spot is not guaranteed. Like I said this in many of my videos, that track and field is the only sport that you could work super hard and then you wait till like a week and then you come back and it felt like you've never done the shit. Like, that's how crazy it is. So now let's watch Sha'Carri Richardson with the first heat kicking off the 200 meters. Let's see what's gonna be.
Winning the 100 and just looks in impeccable form.
But the good thing is, before I continue, Sha'Carri's already in the team in the 100 meters. She's trying to just double the favor to win another spot to defend not only the 100 but also the 200. But let's see how, because as much as I love Sha'Carri, I don't see her more as a 200 meter sprinter yet. I think I start counting athletes as 200 runners if they could run more of that. We saw she ran her personal best last year, 21:94. So let's see what's gonna happen now, and let's see if she's gonna prolong as she get in further on into the trials.
That's right, Lee. You can't take it for granted that the favorites come to these trials and make the team. Well, she's done that. Not only was she the favorite, she's the face. I mean, it's plastered all over this venue. So now that heavyweight is on her shoulders, she can just have fun because she's on her way to Paris.
All right, who else is in this heat? It's Abby Steiner in lane 8. 2 years ago, she was the U.S. champion. She ran 21:77 to win here, but then last year, had to take a step back, deal with some injuries. She had surgery in the offseason.
And Abby's a very strong. Let's start. Abby's a very strong 200-meter runner, and she could run the 400 if she has to. So just imagine that, like, you're running against people that actually run this for an event. So let's see what's gonna happen.
This team. And guys, need to update you that there's been...
So now let's look at the first heat. So you have the first two spots open. You have Rosie Afon, Madison White, Tamari Davis, Sha'Carri Richardson, Kenny Blackmun, Abby Steiner, Tyrella Kelly.
Two scratchings from the second heat, so that means that all athletes will advance from the heats just to establish the lanes for the semis.
And in case you're thinking, well, okay, anybody in these heats can just walk. No, remember, you want a good lane for the semifinal to set yourself up for a final qualification position.
Well, that certainly takes a lot of pressure off, though, of these athletes knowing that they can't be eliminated.
Yeah, so Steiner, no doubt, is going to try to get off of that turn first and hold that lead home. Sha'Carri Richardson in 6 has to watch for Tamari Davis, who is a good 200-meter runner behind her in 5.
Come on, Sha'Carri. Sit. All right, Abby's out.
Sha'Carri right in the middle. Rosie Effiong on the inside. Sha'Carri is she has caught and passed on. And it's the 100-meter world champion.
You saw how she hugged that track? Okay, Sha'Carri's definitely came to play. Because if you're passing Abby Steiner like that, and she's a 200 beast, I just can't imagine how that's gonna be. Like, it's amazing.
Yes, everybody's going to be straight through, but there's some good things to take from this. Look at Sha'Carri's form, in control, no worries.
21.98.
Sub 22's on there.
I mean, the way she had to run 200 earlier this season, I
21.98.
was not expecting her to come out and look this strong. But there is something to be said about having a successful experience here at the Olympic trials. It takes so much weight off. You can just run light and free. And that's exactly what she looked like. I mean, she blazed the turn, Otto.
Yeah, this was the kind of turn that she's going to need, not just to make this team, but to be a factor in Paris if she makes the team. So there's Richardson. From the very first step, there was no missing.
If Sha'Carri trains more in the 200, I could see her running a 21.7 or even a 21.8 or a 20. I see her running close to 21.6 because last year she almost ran a 21.6 something. Okay, so I would not count that out.
Words with Sha'Carri Richardson. Anytime you pass Abby Steiner on the turn, you know you're doing something. I talked about Tamari Davis on her inside. No contest. This was all Sha'Carri.
And with 1071, this is what you expect. But it doesn't always translate to the 200. Well, it translated for her today, and she looked really good. She was well off the gas with about 20 meters to go.
Yeah, you can count the number of sub-22 performances that Sha'Carri Richardson has had in her career on one hand. So this 21.99 shows you that
like I said, I'm so proud of the new Sha'Carri Richardson, and that, you know, I love that she's more composed, and that's a dangerous version of her, because a person that's more focused and they know what they're doing, that's someone you need to be feared. You need to be feared, because whatever she was planning to do at the 100 meters trials, she stumbled 2 times and still ran a 21.8, a 10.8 or a 10.94 or a 10.7 to win the trials. So right now, for a little bit of week of recovering and then coming back into study, she's gonna be a beast. And like I said, people gotta look at what she's planning on gonna drop at the trials. If she's at 10.7 shape right now and running 21s, can you imagine when she actually get to the actual Olympics, what's gonna happen?
Just ready for this first round. She's ready to make this team. Everybody's talking about the 100. She's already.
So congratulations to Sha'Carri Richardson winning with the fastest opening of the heats, 21.99. Abby Stein is in second with 22.29. Tamari Davis 22.66, and Madison White 22.93. Taria Kelly 22.97. Rosary Afan 22.98, and then Kenny Blackman with 23 flat. So those 7 women will move on to the semis. So definitely can't wait to see them there. This is insane. What Sha'Carri just did just now shows that she's ready for the Olympics. And if she makes the team, she'll be a double champion heading into the Paris Games. So interesting.
Won the 100, count Sha'Carri in on.
So like I said, we're gonna stop it here. There's nothing to be shown after this here. They'll probably just start doing interviews after that. But like I said, this is getting interesting. So we're gonna jump into heat 4, because I'm trying to see if I could find the other 2 heats, and if I can't, then we're gonna jump into heat 4. So like I said, like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.